Let's bring in our Danielle Savoni. First look at the weather, and you know what? From the Bow River, the Elbow River, and even all those like the lakes in the neighborhoods, I'm sure they're very busy.
Yeah, and my son, my littlest one, is already in the water.
Oh,
I know. I wouldn't, but it works for some people. It's very cold, but the temperature outside is so warm. And if you think this is warm now, wait till you feel tomorrow. Tomorrow we're looking at getting close to that 30-degree mark and may even break a record. We just moved up to 24 degrees, so winds are relatively calm at this point. They may pick up over the next little bit. Your 24-hour forecast is brought to you by 5th Avenue Volkswagen. Find more than what you're expecting at 5th Avenue Volkswagen. And yes, we may have gusts around 40 kilometers per hour for the evening, and then it's quiet. It's sunny tomorrow. Winds may pick up later in the day once again, but oh my goodness, at least 28 degrees for a daytime high. So another summer day. More details coming up.
Danielle, thank you. Bring in Danielle once again. And this weekend truly is the tale of two weather stories.
Yeah, very different weather stories. Now, while we're not looking at extreme cold by Sunday, we are looking at dropping about 16 degrees for daytime highs in just a day. That's a significant change in one day. And we're going from sunshine to the clouds to the wind to active weather from Saturday to Sunday. So yes, half and half for the weekend. So if you're making outdoor plans, well, plan that for Saturday. And if you want to barbecue, just be prepared that you might run into a little sprinkle later in the day on Saturday. We're going to talk about all of this. Okay, look at this, 24 degrees. That's not record-breaking heat, but it's certainly some good heat. It's summer weather for us. Normal is 15 degrees for this time of year, so we're well above normal, and we're going to climb even higher for tomorrow. A lot of 20s out there. Check this out. Grand Prairie, 27 degrees, 25 in Fort McMurray, and those mid-20s in through Drumheller, Brooks, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, Milk River. Yes, it's a hot day for us, and we've been basically thrown right into it, as we're used to getting thrown into all different traumatic weather changes. Okay, here's that ridge. There's the edge of that ridge of high pressure. That's the jet stream in the cloud cover here. That's the edge of the ridge, and this, under this ridge, is stable air. So that's why we've been getting all the sunshine, the stability. We're not looking at any active weather for the evening hours, but we will maybe run into that tomorrow as this pattern starts to fall apart. So the jet stream in the darker green here, this is going to shift. And so the jet stream will mainly be over us in southern Alberta for tomorrow. What does that mean? Well, the jet stream is the storm track. So it's going to drag in some cloud cover later in the day tomorrow and a little bit of instability. So that's why we may in Calgary run into a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Most likely, though, it will be north of us and to the west of us, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Sunday, we bounce back though, or Sunday is the rainy day, and then we bounce back on Monday as we get into another ridge of high pressure. So I'm going to show you, play this through, and basically the two key things that you need to know is that late day Saturday, we're going to get that instability. So QE2 will see some active weather, potentially even thunderstorm activity, because temperatures will be so warm and it will be unstable. So we have some ingredients in place. We have a small chance of it being as far south as Calgary. So about a 30% chance of seeing any sort of active weather late day Saturday. Where we're looking at getting the moisture and the active weather and the big cool down is Sunday, if you check out your timestamp here. So we could see showers in the morning. To the far west, higher elevations, it'll be a wet snow event mixed in with some rain. And then late Sunday and Monday, this will start to shift to the far south. We are looking at that really cooling things down as well. It's a one-day thing. So tomorrow, potentially record-breaking heat, a lot of sunshine, some clouds creeping in late in the day, and then we run into that small chance of a late-day shower closer to the supper hours. By Sunday, we're looking at rain on and off. We could see 3 to 5 millimeters of it and just a high of 12, but we shape up and get back into stable weather and get into the mid-teens by Monday.
Sunday is too far ahead. Let's just focus on Saturday for
now. Yeah, and plan to just relax on Sunday, watch a movie.
Or clean.
Or that.
Be responsible.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Who wants to be responsible? I mean, yeah. Okay, 24 degrees, our daytime high. Our current temperature, which is well above normal. Normal is 15 for this time of year, and we're fairly fairly close to record-breaking. The record for this day is 27.8, if you're wondering. Tomorrow we could break a record. We'll have to wait and see. Lots of sunshine, getting up to a high of at least 28 degrees. A late day pop-up shower closer to those supper hours as possible, and we're looking at on and off rain, certainly likely for Sunday, and just a high of 12 by then.
Thank you, Danielle.
Danielle joins us now. And Danielle, this is the problem. You get 1 or 2 really nice days in Calgary, and you want to do everything. You want to go on the river, golf, bike, do it all.
Exactly. If we weren't working right now, I would be on the river for sure, or somewhere by the water enjoying these hot temperatures. And it will be even hotter tomorrow. So if it feels like summer to you today, wait until tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow we could even break a record here in Calgary, many other communities. And some communities may have broken a record today. We'll have to wait and see. 24 degrees is that beautiful current temperature. The winds are pretty calm out there as well, and the sun is out. Okay, so while we get to enjoy this wonderful summer day, what does this mean for tomorrow? Well, tomorrow's similar idea. Lots of sunshine for tomorrow and getting close to that 30-degree mark. So sunscreen definitely needed. UV index today, tomorrow, high. Late in the day, though, closer to the supper hours, we have the small chance of a little pop-up shower. And then Saturday night and through Sunday, well, it's rain and much cooler temperatures. We'll talk about that coming up. Ian?
Okay, so forest fires are the negative part of spring and summer.
Right.
This weekend, we're only focusing on the positive aspects.
Yeah, let's focus on the good stuff. And we have double good stuff, because if you're worried about, fire season, well, we have a rainy day this weekend. And if you want to spend time outdoors and enjoy summer-like weather, well, we have Sunday or Saturday for you with lots of sunshine and potentially record-breaking heat. All right, at this point, we are sitting at 24 degrees in Calgary, mid-20s in through Lethbridge, Brooks, Drumheller, Medicine Hat, Milk River. So some communities have broken records today. We'll have to wait and see after the day is done. Radar and satellite imagery showing you a couple of things here. Key thing is the cloud cover. You can see this arch. This is that ridge of high pressure that's in place. This is the jet stream right along the edge. The jet stream, though, will start to shift to the south, and it's going to change the game for us Saturday night through Sunday. We're going to drop off significantly temperature-wise by Sunday, so make sure you take the time to take it all in on Saturday if you want the summer weather and the sunshine and the vitamin D. Okay, upper air analysis in the darker green. That's where the jet stream is. It's going to shift, and this is going to move off to the east. What this means is the jet stream is the storm track. It's going to bring in the cloud cover, that instability. It's going to allow cooler air to filter on in as well. So we're going to drop over 15 degrees with regards to the daytime high Sunday compared to Saturday. So it's a significant drop in temperature. But then look, ridge of high pressure moves back in again for early next week. So it's just a one-day thing. We do need the moisture, so it's nice that we're going to have a bright day on Saturday, and then we'll have the rainy, cool, kind of hopefully lazy day for you on Sunday. All right, let me play this through, and you can see for tomorrow, yes, it's mainly sunny. Later in the day, though, we'll likely have some clouds filter in, and we have the potential of these pop-up showers, maybe even thunderstorms, because we do have the heat and the instability along the QE2 and off to the west. Some of this may creep as far south as Calgary, but it's a small chance we'll see that in Calgary, about a 30% chance. Late Saturday night, though, into Sunday is when we're looking at the rain moving in, and it could be heavy at times as well. And again, snow for the higher elevations, or that wet snow rain mix for the higher elevations anyway for Sunday, as temperatures really do plummet. Okay, when we look at the longer range forecast for us, 28 degrees. If we hit 28 degrees, we certainly will break a record for tomorrow in Calgary. Again, lots of sunshine with that chance of some late day instability around the supper hours. When you're barbecuing, keep an eye out for it. Saturday night and through Sunday, on and off rain, which could be heavy at times. We're looking at picking up about 3 to 5 millimeters and just a high of 12 by Sunday. But as you can see, we bounce back temperature-wise and get more stable for next week.
All right, guys, speaking of animals, it truly is amazing what people will do with their pets. This cat has a delivery to make. It was posted on the Cats Are Coal Instagram account, which seems to be nothing but videos of this cat in unusual outfits. This one got more than 220,000 likes on Instagram.
Yeah, it did.
It looks like he's enjoying it. He's not really complaining.
So we think he's enjoying it.
He has mad eyes, though. I don't know.
Yes.
What
you know what cats would do if they're upset about that?
Who knows? But all the effort into that video and that outfit, and then there are other videos with other outfits.
Right.
There's a lot going on there. All right, here's someone who has brought their passions all together at once.
She came right up to me. She said, oh, hi.
Zara Hugenrand is the world champion in big air kite surfing. And she's talented enough to bring her dog, Dice, along for the ride. This post has generated 230,000 likes on Zara's Instagram page.
That wouldn't be easy.
No, you have to be pretty good at what you're doing.
Yeah,
to
yes.
keep
Very,
going
very
along on that
skilled,
one. Yes.
obviously. Yeah.
Wow.
Very impressive. Well, what does one do with a venomous snake? You pick it up, of course.
It's a bit twitchy. Probably very frightened.
Yeah.
This fearless Australian works for a snake catcher's company. The white-crowned snake somehow ended up in someone's pool. While venomous, the snake is not considered dangerous.
Venomous equals dangerous to me.
Yeah.
And in a pool equals dangerous to me.
I'm pretty sure only an Aussie would pick that up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting Crocodile Dundee vibes from this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Steve Irwin, yeah.
I'd use a net.
Yeah, or just go to the other side of the house.
Or a different
Let
pool.
someone else deal with it. All right.
Oh, here's your Skywatch weather camera. This camera is bouncing. So the winds are starting to pick up in some parts of the city. Up to 40 kilometers per hour is certainly possible as we head through the evening hours. But considering the day we had, yeah, getting a little windy. In fact, wind helps it cool down a little bit if it's getting a little too hot for you. 24 degrees current temperature, today's daytime high, well above normal. Normal is 15 degrees for this time of year. Now, this isn't record-breaking heat for us here in Calgary today because we got 24 and the record is 27.8. But tomorrow, the record is 26.7 and will likely get to 28. Yes. That means likely record-breaking heat for Calgary tomorrow. It'll be a hot one. UV index high today as well, so definitely need the sunscreen. 24 degrees here, 25 was the high in Edmonton and also the current temperature. But check out all the 20s across the country. We're not the only place with the heat, although we're in the mid-20s. Prince George and through Alberta and through parts of Saskatchewan in those mid-20s, while other communities are seeing those lower 20s, like Victoria, like Toronto, like Ottawa, like Montreal. Okay, here's a look at those mid-20s. We're still holding on to it in most communities. And when you look at that satellite and radar imagery, there's that ridge that is in place. The jet stream way up here, the clouds way up there, sunshine down here, and that sunshine will continue for tomorrow. Now, again, there is that potential of late day instability. Red Deer down the QE2, Jasper, Banff. Small chance we may even see a little bit of that in Calgary as well, but check out these temperatures. Medicine Hat will likely crack 30, and we'll get close in Lethbridge and Calgary and many other communities. Okay, we'll dip down. Lots of rain on Sunday. Cool temperatures, just a high of 12, but then we bounce back up and we'll be well back into the 20s for next week as well.
And of course, May 11th is Mother's Day too, so a suitable date to start women's soccer here in Calgary.
And so this weekend's the yin and the yang, as we talked about, the half and half, however you want to say it. Tomorrow, plan to be outdoors if you like the sunshine and the heat, because for much of the day it will be very summery and likely will break a record tomorrow in Calgary and many other communities in Alberta for record heat as temperatures climb. There is a small chance of a late day pop-up shower or thunderstorm closer to the supper hours in Calgary. The greater chances north of Calgary up the QE2. And then we go completely different. Sunday, hey, and we need the moisture, so keep that in mind. Cooler, 12, and rain heavy at times on and off throughout Sunday. Okay, weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And Nathan Elander sent this one in from Riverbend Park. Just, you know, an idea that everybody's out trying to enjoy the heat right now, the summery-ish stuff.
Time to soak up the sun. All right, thanks very much. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.